Yeah, so I come from a construction background and now working in real estate sales there. So worked with volume builders in the past and have my own show now, basically supplying house and land packages to first home buyers.
Fantastic. Now, obviously we've been working together for a little while. Can you tell me what life was like before we started working together from a lead generation point of view?
From a lead generation perspective, lots more probably calling. Not as much filter in the leads as well. We've worked on a couple of aspects with the leads filtered and not. So yeah, in the past, doing a lot more of the legwork myself.
Yeah, cool. And, before, making the decision to move ahead with us, what were some of the concerns you have, and ultimately what made you, have the confidence to kick across the line and, do something with us?
Yeah, probably the main concern was not getting value for my money. And yeah, putting a heap of money into something that was going to be unsuccessful. There's probably a lot of companies out there that you didn't really know much about. And probably the thing that got me over the line was personally seeing your marketing pop up on my social media, etc. And the way that you took me through the process is the same way you're going to be, my clients will be coming through as well. So I'm a big believer in kind of, just taking it as I see it. And even the personal kind of dealing with you on a personal basis as well is quite strong as well.
Yeah, nice. And results. So obviously, you're in lockdown at the moment down in Victoria. Talk us through the results. I think we're almost at the end of the first month. So numbers and where you're at with things and how many sales you think you're going to get.
Yeah, we're grinding through the stage 4 lockdown down here in Vic, but we've got a pretty big pipeline building there, and I think moving forward, if we can grind it out in this section, we're going to kind of take charge. So we've got a lot in the pipeline there, probably looking at a minimum of 3 sales for next month, and we've taken a good kind of 18 booked appointments leading up into that, so they'll all be flowing through the next couple of months there.
Yeah. I think when I crunched the numbers, it was well over, I think it was 280 leads in 4 weeks, which is nuts. I think that's actually a record for us.
Yeah.
I had around 40 book calls, but maybe it was like in terms of the pickup number and all the rest of it. So you reckon, how many did you say? 3 sales you think you'll get off it?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. And you got a bunch of finance and working through your pipeline there.
That's it. We're all pushing from the bottom to the top, and yeah, that'll all flow through into next month and till the end of the year as well, being the start of September today. Yeah,
for sure. Awesome. And anything else for someone who's thinking about doing this and sort of sitting on the fence? Any sort of words of advice for someone who's sitting on the fence?
If you're sitting on the fence, just take the step, I suppose. It's probably more personal advice. I was a big believer in James and kind of what you kind of brought to me as someone younger coming into the game and taking that first step. So it was pretty comforting to me to deal with you versus a lot of people out there in business who don't quite have that confidence, particularly meeting you on those first times. So if it feels good and you feel like you like the crew and the team behind you, then just do it.
Yeah, cool. And was there anything that you didn't or weren't aware of before signing up that once you've been using our system, you're like, oh, that's actually really awesome. I didn't realize they did that. That might be helpful for someone who's kind of like doesn't really understand exactly how it all works?
Yeah, I would say I'm not a very technical guy. So the Google spreadsheets and the detailed data that can be pulled up in an instance there, which both your team and I can view as well. That's been a big bonus there, being able to track things a lot easier, and just you guys handling all that for me.
Yeah, the data is really key. So yeah, we track every step in the funnel from our end, from someone inquiring through to obviously booking a call. And if they don't book a call, we measure that. And then from obviously your end, do they pick up? Don't they pick up? If they do pick up, do they move to the next stage, which might be a first call? Next stage might be a face-to-face finance, contract settlement, etc. So yeah, measure all that and benchmark that against other clients, which I think is really valuable. So that's awesome, Hayden. Well, mate, we love working with you. Really stoked we can, get some sales through this period when people are saying you can't sell property during a lockdown in Victoria. You're definitely proving that to be not the case. So that's cool, man. So thank you again. Really excited on what the next few months look like.
Thank you very much. Glad to be a part of it.